Welcome to the Glitch Report, your daily marketing botcast. Brought to you by Leadpages. Here are our hosts, Kai and Luna.
All right, everybody, welcome back. You've been staying up on all the latest in the marketing world, and we have a stack of fascinating news to dive into together.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to hit three key areas in this deep dive. We've got those Google Analytics glitches, the rise of YouTube as the platform for podcasts, and then we'll take a peek into 2025 to see some GTM strategy trends.
Sounds good.
So first up, Google Analytics. You know how we all rely on GA for all of our data?
Yeah.
Imagine you go to your dashboard one morning and all the numbers are just totally off, like totally bonkers.
Yeah.
That's what's happening to a lot of GA4 users.
Oh, wow.
It's been going on since November 13th. Missing data, delayed reports, and some people are even reporting that they've just straight up lost some data.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
I know. And Google hasn't said anything about it officially.
Oh, wow.
So it's just a lot of marketers in the dark right now kind of freaking out.
Yeah, I bet. It really just highlights how relying on any one third-party tool can be really risky. I mean, think about what that means for businesses if they don't have their data.
Right. They can't make good decisions.
They can't plan. They can't track their return on investment. It's kind of a nightmare.
Yeah. Have you experienced any issues?
You know, luckily I haven't run into it personally, but I've definitely seen the reports popping up all over the industry forums. Seems like it's hitting a lot of folks pretty hard.
Yeah, it seems to stem from GA4's new event-based data model.
Right.
Which is super different from what we were used to with universal analytics.
Yeah. A lot of users, especially those who really customize their universal analytics setups, they're having trouble adjusting to this new system.
Yeah.
And honestly, the lack of communication from Google is making it even worse.
Totally. What can marketers do to protect themselves in this situation? Since Google's being so secretive about it.
Okay, well, first of all, don't just rely on GA4, especially right now while everyone is getting used to it. Implementing server-side tracking or maybe looking at other analytics platforms, those are good ways to give yourself a backup.
Okay, that's good advice.
Also, back up your data regularly,
Always a good idea.
And it's smart to keep an eye on any industry forums.
Yeah.
Or updates from Google, just so you stay ahead of the curve.
Stay informed, stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to something a bit more upbeat.
Okay.
The rise of YouTube as the ultimate podcast platform. Remember when podcasts were just audio?
Yeah, I do, actually.
While video is king.
It's crazy how YouTube has just blown past Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
They're the top dog now, for real.
Really? I didn't realize they were actually at the top.
Yeah. A recent study found that 31% of weekly podcast listeners, at least in the US, they prefer YouTube now.
Wow.
It's not even just the video element though, right?
Wow. What else is going on?
YouTube's algorithm is a beast.
Yeah.
Recommending content. People are finding podcasts that they never would found otherwise.
Right.
Discoverability is huge.
So how does this change affect marketers and podcast creators?
They have to think completely differently about podcasting. They have to focus on video, titles, descriptions, got to optimize for YouTube search.
Yeah.
Engage with all of the community features YouTube has.
Yeah.
And for marketers, think about partnering with YouTubers who have a following that matches the target audience.
Yeah.
Leverage their reach, leverage their influence.
It's a whole new world out there. Okay, so let's jump into our time machine. Let's go to 2025.
All right, sounds fun.
How are companies going to reach their audience and launch products?
Right, I might not have an actual time machine.
Right.
But, if I had to guess, based on the trends we're seeing, there's going to be a major change in go-to-market strategies.
How so?
Companies are moving away from those old, siloed, department-centric approaches. They're looking at the bigger picture now.
It's all more holistic.
Integrating every part of their business into one big strategy.
So sales, marketing, product development, all under one umbrella.
Exactly. Breaking down those walls and everybody working together.
So what role does technology like AI play? Because that's, a big buzzword right now.
Oh, yeah. AI is going to be huge for GTM. We're already seeing it used for predictive lead scoring.
Oh, good.
Personalized messaging, content generation,
right.
Campaign optimization even AI is everywhere.
Wow, that's a lot. And what's really fascinating is how B2B companies are looking to B2C marketing for ideas.
Yeah.
It's like they're adopting strategies that focus on, customer experience and engagement.
That's right. At the end of the day, whether you're selling to a business or a consumer, it's all about connecting on an emotional level.
Right. Building that relationship.
Exactly. The lines are getting blurry, and that's a good thing, both for consumers and for marketers.
So we've covered a lot of ground today, from Google Analytics acting up to YouTube's rise as the podcast king and the future of go-to-market strategies.
Yeah.
One thing is clear. The marketing world never stops changing. And that's what makes it fun.
Exactly. You always got to embrace change, challenge your assumptions, and never stop learning.
Could not agree more.
So as you're navigating the ever-evolving marketing landscape, stay curious, stay informed, and always be ready to adapt.
Yeah.
And hey, back up your Google Analytics data just in case.
Good advice.
All right, that's all for this deep dive. See you all next time.